on a quiet morning, just as the sun began to paint the sky. Two women named Mary Magdalene and the other Mary made their way to a tomb. Their hearts were heavy with grief, for this was the resting place of Jesus, who had been crucified. As they approached, the very ground beneath their feet began to tremble violently. An earthquake shook the earth, and an astonishing sight met their eyes. An angel of the Lord, descending from heaven, came and rolled back the heavy stone that sealed the tomb's entrance and sat upon it. His face shone like a bolt of lightning, and his clothes were as pure and white as freshly fallen snow. The guards who had been stationed to watch the tomb were paralyzed with fear. They trembled and collapsed, appearing like lifeless men. The angel's voice, though powerful, was gentle as he spoke to the women. "Do not be afraid," he said. "I know you are looking for Jesus, the one who was crucified. But he is not here. He has been raised, just as he promised he would be. Come, see the place where he lay." The women peered inside the empty tomb, their fear slowly turning to wonder and disbelief. The angel continued, "Now go quickly. Find his disciples and give them this message. He has been raised from the dead. He is going ahead of you into Galilee. You will see him there. Remember what I have told you." Filled with a mix of fear and overwhelming joy, the women didn't hesitate. They turned and ran from the tomb, their feet flying over the ground, eager to share this incredible news with the disciples. And then something even more amazing happened. A familiar figure appeared before them on the path. It was Jesus. "Greetings," he said warmly. Overcome with emotion, they fell at his feet, clinging to them and worshiping him right there on the road. Jesus looked at them with kindness and repeated the angel's reassuring words, "Do not be afraid." He then gave them a personal instruction, "Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee. It is there that they will see me." Meanwhile, some of the terrified guards had fled back to the city. They rushed to the chief priests and recounted every detail of the miraculous events they had just witnessed: the earthquake, the angel, the empty tomb. The chief priests and elders quickly gathered to devise a plan. They couldn't let this news spread. So, they offered the soldiers a large sum of money, a bribe to silence the truth. They instructed them, "You are to tell everyone that his disciples came during the night and stole his body while you were asleep." They even promised to protect the soldiers if the story reached the governor, assuring them they would face no trouble. The soldiers took the money and did exactly as they were told. And so, a lie began to spread, a story created to cover up a miracle. So what does this incredible event, the resurrection of Jesus, mean for us today, thousands of years later? It's a message that transforms everything. It tells us that this world, with all its struggles and heartaches, truly matters. It means that the injustices, the pain, and the suffering we see and experience are not the final word. The resurrection is the ultimate declaration that healing, justice, and love have triumphed over darkness and despair. It's the good news that the worst thing is never the last thing. In our modern world, which can often feel chaotic, confusing, and sometimes meaningless, the resurrection offers a living hope. It's a powerful reminder that we are not defined by our past failures, our mistakes, or the labels society might place on us. Think about the cross. It was a symbol of suffering and death, yet it was the necessary path to the resurrection. In the same way, our own struggles, whether it's the loss of a job, the grief of losing a loved one, or any personal trial, can become the very soil from which new growth, strength, and resilience can bloom. The resurrection is an invitation to a fresh start. It's the freedom from being chained to our past. Notice how Jesus referred to his disciples as brothers, even though they had abandoned him in his moment of greatest need. This shows his incredible grace. It demonstrates that our failures do not have to be the end of our relationship with him. He welcomes us back with open arms. The resurrection isn't just a historical event to be remembered. It's a living power available to us every single day. We are invited to experience this resurrection power in our own lives, giving us the strength to overcome our personal tombs of sin, despair, for hopelessness, and to find renewal, purpose, and a vibrant new life. The empty tomb is not just an empty space. It's a symbol of endless possibility and hope for all humanity. Thank you so much for watching. If this story has touched your heart, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more stories of hope and inspiration. We'll see you in the next video.